This year's NHL draft is absolutely loaded with talent, and a guy like Samuel Honzek could be a potential first-round draft steal if he ends up falling into the later part of this draft. Could definitely be a steal one day. He's a big 6'4" left wing slash center from Slovakia, but playing currently for the Vancouver Giants in the WHL. He projects as a mid to late first rounder and could be a steal one day. That's for sure. He's a very high upside forward. In today's video, we're going to be kind of breaking down his style of play, giving us a scouting report and a draft profile on Samuel Honzek, kind of where he projects to be in the future and right now as a big 6'4" winger who plays a pretty solid overall game. But getting into kind of Honzek and starting things off here, he was taken 10th overall in the CHL import draft. So basically, the European kind of guys, they get into a CHL import draft and they get drafted, their rights do. And if the players end up coming over, they get assigned to those teams in CHL. And the CHL is obviously made up of the WHL, QMJHL, and OHL. So all those Euro guys kind of tossed around there and between different leagues and obviously different teams. Get the picks and they get the picked whatever. He was one of the top picks in that draft, obviously 10th overall in the CHL import draft by the Vancouver Giants, where he's playing for right now. And Honzek was he won a silver medal with Team Slovakia as well at the 2022 Hlinka Gretzky Cup, which is pretty cool as well. And also a gold medal for Team Slovakia at the 2022 U18 Division 1A World Junior Championship, which is pretty fantastic as well. So he's won some stuff with Team Slovakia at the junior level, which is great to see. For the most part, though, like I said, he is kind of projected to be a mid to late first rounder. And the highest I've seen him ranked was by Sportsnet at number 10. And then I've also seen him at number 13 by Daily Faceoff. Like Bob McKenzie has him at number 19. McKean's Hockey, number 18. Craig Button, number 22. Elite Prospects, number 20. FC Hockey, number 36. Dober Prospects, number 23. You got Draft Prospects Hockey, number 26. Recruit Scouting, number 26. Like, he's all over the place. And like I said, he's mostly around that kind of first to mid to late first round kind of range. He's not going to slip to the second, I can't imagine. Like, if he slipped to the second round, I feel like that'd be an absolute steal and probably the steal of the draft. But for the most part, I think it's probably going to be anywhere from, most part, like I said, probably that 15 to, I would say, 25 kind of range. Something around there is definitely the most realistic, I think, for him. And like I said, at number 23, as a Rangers fan, I would love to see him fall to there. I think that'd be an absolutely fantastic spot to get him at and definitely be pretty good value as well, getting a guy like Honzek at number 23 overall in this year's draft. And this is the guy who would probably go for sure top 10, I would say. Like, I think he'd be a for sure top 10 talent in most drafts. Just this year, it's just absolutely loaded. But the 18-year-old doesn't turn 19 until November 12. 6'4", 185-pound left wing slash center. Mostly plays left wing and projects as a left winger at the NHL level. But he's a really talented player. Had a really solid year this year overall. With the Vancouver Giants, had 4 points in 4 playoff games this year. They didn't have the greatest playoff run, but also had a pretty solid regular season. Getting 56 points in 43 games played is very solid. 23 goals, 33 assists. Very solid numbers there. And back in 2021-2022, playing for HK Dukla Trenčín in the top Slovakian league, had 49 games played, 10 goals, 4 assists, 14 points. Overall, very, very solid numbers there for a 17-year-old playing in the top Slovakian league. And also for the U20 team for Dukla, had 5 games played, 1 goal, 6 assists, 7 points, going up against 18, 19-year-olds. Obviously, guys much older than him, a couple years older than him. Very, very solid numbers there as well. So overall, has had a very solid playing career so far. Played some pro hockey over in Slovakia, which is great to see as a 17-year-old. And then obviously ended up moving over and playing in the WHL with Vancouver Giants, and so far has played quite good there. So it's good to see, obviously, that he's playing quite a bit and has had some pro experience as well. And he's also more than likely going to be playing for Team Slovakia at this year's World Junior Championships. Obviously, he's going to make the team for sure. And as Rangers fans, if we do end up taking him, we'd get to see him play alongside Adam Sikora, our former second-round pick back in the 2022 draft. They'd both end up playing for Team Slovakia at the World Juniors. They're both going to play. And if we draft them, obviously, then they'd be teammates as draft picks as well, which would be pretty cool. But being on here, kind of talking about his play style and stuff like that. Last year, he played on the penalty kill and power play for the Vancouver Giants. He was also second in scoring, goals, and assists, so second in all of those categories. But he did miss like 18 games compared to the top scoring guy on the team. So Did quite good in that category. Points per game wise was pretty fantastic. He's really strong in the puck, but does need to add some more muscle. But overall, though, he's 6'4". He's massive, right? But he is kind of like that 180 kind of pound range. We're like a bit above that. So he definitely can add some more muscle and should be fine skating wise to do so and still be very, very like a very good skater still for his size, even if he does add a bunch of muscle on, which he does need to do. But overall, though, he is still pretty strong in the puck. Thinking that is in the junior league, obviously, still. But his skating is slightly above average, nothing insane, but for his size, especially being 6'4", you're not going to be a dynamic McDavid, Larkin kind of skater, but he's still a very good skater for his size, especially, and very solid edge work for being 6'4". He's good at using his size and reach to kind of win board battles, win the puck, and lift the opponent's stick and poke check, do all that kind of stuff they need to do in puck battles to win those pucks and obviously come out with possession. He's quite good at that and keeping possession as well. Obviously being 6'4", he's definitely strong in the puck and definitely can contain possession once he's won that puck out of the battle. So that's great to see there. He does love to be in puck battles and battles along the board and stuff, but he's not a physical player. Like, he's not going to go around, hitting guys every single shift, looking for those hits every single time, like a Brennan Othman, for example, a prospect of the Rangers who constantly loves to go around hitting for guys, looking for hits, and constantly completes his checks. He's not that kind of guy. He'll hit here and there, but he's not going to go looking around to try and murder anyone. Like, he's not going to be too crazy like that, not too physical. But still uses his size to his advantage. Good at tipping pucks and scoring in the low slot and around the net. Very good at that, kind of like a Chris Kreider type role in that sense, but obviously not quite that good, but has that kind of sense of being around the net, good at low slot, screening the goalie, scoring puck rebounds, tipping in pucks, that kind of stuff. He's good at that. Got a good shot and release, nothing insane, but definitely a pretty solid shot and release. He did score 23 goals last year, so not too bad. Overall, his playmaking and passing and vision is quite solid. 33 assists last year. Those are very solid numbers there, and definitely a good passer overall. Needs to improve his defense. For the most part, he's pretty solid. Obviously played on the penalty kill this year as well, but definitely could get a bit better in his own end. And one day could be a very, very good two-way forward, more than likely a winger at the next level. That is definitely a very realistic possibility. He projects a top 6 left winger at the next level, maybe a two-way forward / power forward type role, where he brings that big 6'4" body, but also is a very solid two-way player that can score goals, play make, and do kind of everything you need him to do. At the NHL level, I project him as probably, I'm not some scared or anything, but my guess is probably, if he can reach his potential, probably a point per game-ish kind of guy, maybe a bit below that, maybe like a 60 to point per game kind of guy is definitely possible. 60 to 85 kind of point thing range is kind of what I'm guessing there. Playing a good two-way game, being a top 6 winger at the next level is definitely kind of what I expect him to be, potentially, if he can reach his ceiling. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Happily smash the like button and definitely comment down below your guys' thoughts on Honzek. I think he's a very talented player, and as a Rangers fan, I would love to see him drafted, be 23rd overall pick in this draft and go to the New York Rangers. Thanks for watching, and see ya.